Kia ora team, welcome to DayZ Tips. So I've said before there are many ways to store things in DayZ, and this is one of the most popular. It is the storage crate. But how do you make a storage crate? Because they do not spawn, you have to actually craft them. So if you take your axe or your hatchet and you approach one of the larger trees, doesn't matter, there's a bunch of trees around, whichever you want to pick, you will get a choice here. Sometimes it will come up gather dark bark first, sometimes it will come up with wooden log. You want wooden log. This sometimes happens, I found, with a hatchet. You need to have a couple of goes at it. Right, you have now taken the tree down. You will see that we have on the ground a mix of some what is called wooden logs, weight 33, and some firewood, which you have seen before. If you have a saw about you, and you click on combine for the wooden log, you can craft firewood or you can craft a wooden plank. We want to craft a wooden plank. Now you will see we now have 4 wooden planks, 4 of 10. Maximum stack is 10. 4 is not going to be enough. You're going to need 8. So you're going to need to do this twice. There we go. So now what you need to do is you need to consolidate these in your hand. So you put the first slot in your hand, go to the next slot, hit combine. That will create your joint stack. Now then, in your inventory you will have or should have a box of nails. So before I do anything, I'm going to put that down again. I need to unbox my nails. R2, unpack nails. So we take our nails out. What you'll see you get in the ground is you get a bit of paper. You can keep that, it's good for kindling. You can't write on it, wish you could, but you can't. Put our nails in our inventory. Pick up our wooden planks. Find our nails. I got combine. All combined. It says craft wooden crate. Don't need anything else. Don't need any other tools. Just nails and my plank. And there we have it. One wooden crate. It has a capacity of 50. So if I were to, for example, drop a bunch of stuff out of my inventory, in fact I could probably let's drop all of my stuff out of my backpack, just an example. I can drag all of this stuff into the wooden crate. I'm using X and dragging down. So I've got all this stuff here that I've taken out of my inventory. Got 25, 28, 38, 48, I fit a lot more in. I can actually pack it into my backpack. So it's not in my hands. Which is an absolute miracle because otherwise, if I drop it on the ground, if I do not have enough room, I have to take it to my hands. And if I take it to my hands, it's quite heavy. I can't run, I can't crouch, I can't do anything. So being able to put it actually in your backpack makes quite a bit of difference. The other thing is when you want to put it down, you'll see that it says there R2 choose placement. So if I press R2, now the problem is in first person you can't actually see what you're looking at. You need to switch. Now you see there in third person I can see where I want to put it. So if I want to put it down aligned like this, I can. It disappears, I can't. Too far away, I can't. If there is an obstruction, I can't. As long as it's white, I can, and that means that I can put it down. Hold R2, places it on the ground neatly. If you've got multiple boxes, you can obviously line them all up using this. And you can, of course, stash it in places, hide it in places, or even bury it in places. And I believe it lasts for, information's unclear, 11 to maybe 14 days. I mean, if I were you, I'd check on it after 10. But there you go. That, my dear friends, is the wooden crate. Handy, Nick.
PlayStation